Hi, everybody. My name is Michelle Reimer, and I am the Community Outreach Coordinator for First Things First here in Canal. And this short video is just to guide you through our website to help you find any of the resources you may be searching for as a parent or caregiver. So first, we're going to start on our landing page, which is firstThingsFirst.org, all spelled out right up top there. And this brings you right here. And you'll find some additional resources. You can scroll down, find some information about early childhood, look at finding programs, keep on going. You'll find regional stories. Our region is Canal, so we've got stories about the Canal region. In fact, we have an excellent story about our champion of the year, Miss Danny from the Coolidge Library, who you may know. And so now, if we go up top here, let's start off with About FTF. This drop down is going to give you links to more information about who we are. And First Things First is the state of Arizona's agency that covers all things birth to 5. We are not a direct service provider, but what we do is we fund different resources throughout Arizona to make sure that families with young children have what they need to get their kids ready for kindergarten and set for life. And so one of the ways that we do that is we divide all of Arizona up into these different regions, and we're the Canal region. And what that means is then we have some local experts help us make decisions about what we want to fund, what programs we want to support that are local to Canal, so that the resources we're getting are about who we are as residents of Canal and about who's around us. So we're supporting those local programs too. And you can find all of that in what we do in our governance. Now, if you want to click on this right here, this is Why Early Childhood Matters. And here, what you're going to find are a number of videos and additional resources that are going to talk about why those first 5 years of a child's life are so critical. So as a parent, that can really help to inform you about what's going on with your kiddo. And then if this is information you want to share out to the public, that is something we really encourage because we are trying really hard to build that important infrastructure around birth to 5 and families with young children. Now, going back up to the top, we're going to go to the For Parents drop down. And you'll find parent resources. And then that page is also in Spanish. You can find resources in Spanish as well. So let's click here. And there we are. And you'll find we've got information from our parent kit, our birth to 5 helpline, and Quality First. These two right here are statewide strategies that help support families all throughout Arizona. Quality First helps to ensure that families have access to quality early child care. And the birth to 5 helpline is a number that you can call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to answer any and all questions you may have as a parent. So no question is too big or too small. They'll help guide you from the birth to 5 helpline. Now, scrolling down a little bit, you'll find some additional links to click on for more information. So if you want to find out how children learn through play, what you'll see here is a number of articles, vlogs, and blogs that talk about the ways that we can really help our children develop through play, which is both fun for us and fun for them and essential to their development. If we go back, you can find additional resources, for example, ages and stages. And this tells us what to expect from our kiddos at their different ages. It helps us to recognize those early milestones and make sure that our children are on track for what they need. Going back to the top, we'll hit the For Parents drop down again and go into Quality First. And you'll see that this is more information about Quality First, which you just saw on the previous page. And so there's some repetition of information on this website, and that's there to really make sure that you can find what you're looking for. Going back, we'll also hit our First Things First blog. This is all of our blog and articles. Some of those are articles that you'll find in other areas, and some of them are unique to this one. There's quite a few. They cover a wide variety of different topics. As you'll see, there's several topics per page, and we've got 17 pages of topics. And so anything from positive parenting, talking about fluoride, or helping kids cope with traumatic experiences. Going back up to the For Parents drop down, you will also find programs, and this will help you find programs that are local to you. So again, we talked about those programs that are local to Canal. So you can look at programs by type if you're looking for nutrition and physical activity, parenting education, or the Birth to 5 helpline, as we mentioned. Or you can look through things based on where you are. So you can select your region, which is Canal. If you don't know your region, you can also put your address in and submit. And here we are. And this space will tell you a little bit more about some of the local resources that we have here in Canal. Not every region is identical, so you might want to look at other regions too and see what they have. Going from there, heading back down, you'll also find the Parents Pod, and this is our podcast. And the idea here is we're covering some similar topics. So things like what we do here at First Things First, to eyes on learning, and what looks like misbehavior might be stress. This is really all here to provide you with a wide variety of information and a wide variety of formats, because we know you're busy and we know that parenting is stressful. So we want you to have this information in a way that's most accessible to you. So really pick and choose what you like. And if you like learning through a podcast and you see podcast information that we don't have, let me know about it, because I will make sure that we end up getting that parent information up there for you. And then we're going to go now to, we've got for parents and about FTF. Let's go to your region. So this is going to be information that's specific to the region you live in. We're going to focus on Canal because that's where we are right now. But I do want to note, if you are a member of the Gila River Indian community, the Gila River Indian community exists within Pinal County. However, it has opted to be its own region. And so it has a tribal council that runs the Gila River Indian community that collaborates with First Things First. And so we're working together, but they have their own region. If you are outside of the Gila River Indian community, but within Pinal County, click Pinal. That includes members of the Ak-Chin community. Each tribal area has its a decision to choose to be its own community or to nest into a larger community. Gila River became its own and Ak-Chin nested in. So if you are Ak-Chin, also click on Pinal. And then here you'll find information about Pinal County at large. And so if you're really looking for information about what's going on here in Pinal, this is a great place. You can check out our impact report and our 2020 needs and assets report. I'll give you a really good picture of what we're looking at here in Pinal. Beyond that, one of the things you really want to look at is our family guide. These are all of the local programs that we fund here from First Things First in Pinal. And all of these programs are local, they're free, they're voluntary, and they travel. And so, for example, if you're like, wow, I could really use some parenting education, a way to get some more information, ask some questions, get some answers, I want to check out the Apache Junction fun van, the Apache Junction Library, but I don't live anywhere near AJ. No worries. Give them a call. Let them know that you want to work with the fund van, because it travels and they will come to you. So all of our strategies travel. Give them a call and let them know that you're looking for information and resources, and they will find a way to make sure that you can get access to that resource wherever you are. So check all of this out. Like I said, it is all free and voluntary. Now, going back to our regions page, I want to also point out the 2021 Pinal Resource Guide. We update this every year, and this little unicorn is unique to Pinal. So no other region has something like this. It is all of the information that families may need for resources for birth to 5, independent of whether or not they're funded from First Things First. So this is everything in Pinal. So if you scroll down a bit, you will find it's all broken down by basic needs, education and enrichment, emergency services, health, etc. But then within those pages is broken down by your city. And so you can find what's closest to you and then look at the resources on that page. This guide is fantastic and really can help guide you to what you have around you to make sure that your family has what they need. Now going back to our Pinal Regions page, you scroll down a little bit more, you're going to find the contact information for all of us here. So we've got our office staff, and here I am, Michelle Reimer. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator. You can contact me at my email, mreimer@firstThingsFirst.org, or you can give me a call. As I am gathering that you are getting this to the Coolidge Library, you can give me a call or you could talk to Miss Danny, but if there is a resource that you would like to have, let's say that you want a printout of the family guide or a hard copy of our resource guide. Maybe you saw an article that you'd really like to print out. and you'd like to keep that with you, whatever that is, and you would like to get that opportunity to get something like that, I will be more than happy to print that out for you and get that to the Coolidge Library to make sure you have access. So if there's anything you need, feel free to give us a call. And that really concludes our brief little tour of the First Things First website. We are looking to make sure that you have the information you need. So if there's something on here that you don't see, but you'd like to learn more about, please feel free to contact me. And you have any questions or concerns, let me know, or let Miss Danny know too. And we will make sure that you have what you need from First Things First. Thank you very much.